Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for a Libra. How are you guys, a Libra? Hope you're all well. See what's happening for a Libras in their love life. Single a Libra. Who's interested in you? Coming your way. Ooh, see a lot of passion, a physical attraction. And we have, Eight of Wands, yeah. Someone coming in here, maybe even multiple opportunities. Somebody's in a hurry. They might, just be really attracted here. And sometimes it's a person who's a little bit flirty, focused a lot on that physical connection. But we have the Two of Cups. So, yeah, some of you may have multiple opportunities, things speeding up. It's making a choice, choosing the one. Yeah, so I feel this is a cycle. You have a new cycle in your life here. Something has ended. Some of you have been there, done that. You may have someone who's in that energy. You want that emotional connection. You want to connect on an emotional level. You want to see eye to eye with someone. So there's someone here you may not. So you may be ending something with a person. They're coming on too fast, too fiery. They talk a lot about that physical connection. So that could be the case here. Oh, Libra. Yeah, so I do see the Knight of Swords. It's an energy of someone choosing their battles. This is yourself choosing something that's worth fighting for. So I feel it's an energy where you may be moving away from another person here. Quite possibly. Things are shifting in your favor. So this is where figuring out what it is you want. Okay. Choosing your words. But it's more about choosing your battles. Something that's worth going after, you see. And that's where I feel. It's like you're maybe moving away from another person. But it doesn't have to be. Because I feel this is actually, it's just very positive energy. Libra. Yeah. So I do see Seven of Wands. So yeah, so like I say, you may have somebody here. You may stand up to someone here. You may be moving away from someone. It's sort of energy of pushing someone away. Yeah, sometimes it's also an energy of someone who's a little guarded, a little defensive. So like I say, you are the other person, but sometimes it's somebody, it's kind of a turn off is what it's telling me. When someone comes in that way, they talk all flirty, it's overly flirty. They're coming on really fast, really strong. So yeah, a little bit of a pushback here, feeling a little guarded. Yeah, choosing your battles. Yeah, see, there you are. You want someone who comes in right. So there's definitely someone here who didn't come in right. Someone's, and I also see this energy of someone being rather critical. Somebody here being a little critical, okay? Pointing out someone's flaws often. So you could have that kind of energy too. So some of you definitely, like I say, been there, done that. It's an energy of someone coming in right, treating you right. Someone maybe, like I say, they came in. It really feels to me like it's just a bit of a turn off. Okay, so it's an energy of kind of pushing someone away here because they're not right. So it could be someone who's just a little pushy too. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of lack. Somebody came in with lack. Possibly because of insecurities. Sometimes people do that. They come on strong and fast. It's spontaneous where they just kind of go, okay, I'm going for it. And then they come in wrong. So it's energy of kind of looking at this energy here. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Yeah, see some indecision here. So you might be a little indecisive, or it's somebody else. They could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could be someone who failed to recognize that. They failed to see. Okay, well, it could be making you a little unsure. I definitely feel they're likely very attractive, that they're definitely attracted to you. But that Two of Cups is two people seeing eye to eye, sharing your feelings, you see. Soulmate connection, maybe just friends first for some of you. Let's have a look at the Eight of Wands. Maybe you're looking at this, maybe you weren't fair. I don't know, or they just didn't come in right. So, there's the energy of being patient. It's about investing, waiting for the right opportunity. So it has to do with whether you want to invest in this or not. See, maybe you've rushed into situations without thinking before. So I feel like you're going to think about this. Okay, making sure this person's right. I feel some of you got someone here who's just not right for you. So Yeah, they come in with luck, but often that's, like I say, it's a, somebody who has that self-fulfilling prophecy where they just behave in a way because of insecurities. So telling you to kind of look at that energy. Queen of Pentacles, something made you feel uncomfortable. See, not so sure you see a future with this person. They made you feel uncomfortable. The Queen of Pentacles energy is here because you need to be comfortable. Okay. You don't feel safe or secure because I don't think you're going to invest in someone here. But I do feel you have a decision to make. It's also making sure, like I say, don't fail to recognize things about yourself. Okay. Yeah, but we know the Queen of Pentacles is someone who grounds himself and looks into the future. Do I see myself with this person? I feel like you don't see this going in your favor. I really do. So I feel as though there's something else that you're going to just kind of change your focus. Some of you are focused a lot on your money, finances, things like that. Something very important here to you. Yeah. Justice and balance, being fair, you see? Yeah. Be another person though. Let's have a look at that Wheel of Fortune. It could be just the timing, like I say, the timing here. Somebody comes in out of the blue, maybe when you're working, maybe your guard is up. Could be reading more into something too. Sometimes that happens. Tell me about the wheel. Yeah, so we have someone very fiery, very passionate, very attractive, sexy, very charming, but they come in fast. Okay, this is somebody who's obviously different. They come in very quickly, very spontaneous. They like to talk, they like to communicate, but they are definitely focused on that wand. So I feel there's something that's making you uncomfortable. Okay, I feel this person likely has some air. They likely fail to recognize that about themselves. Maybe why something didn't go in their favor, but they're definitely charming. You got this opportunity, a new opportunity. This could be another person too, you see. So some of you have a choice to make here. A little indecision. Doesn't surprise me, Libra, but that's a good thing, In some ways you have to look at that as a gift. That indecision is there for a reason, you see? Yeah. But wow, you've got this opportunity. So it's like a fresh new start here. So it looks like some kind of invitation. Yeah, you want to connect with someone. You want to, it's maybe spending one-on-one time together. But I feel it has to do with somebody who's just in too much of a hurry. Very focused on the physical. This is definitely this person, you see, the wand, the physical attraction. They're different. There's no doubt. So let's have a look at the Knight of Swords. Why is this here for Libra? Knight of Swords. Yeah, see? This is your inner knowing, trusting your inner knowing, you see. This is your inner wisdom telling you. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like something, it looks like a little bit of a turn off here. The way they talk or something, but it's saying to just ground yourself, and just kind of look into the future. It's sort of where you kind of visualize, do I see myself with this person? Do I see this going in my favor? You see? But I do feel there's other opportunities. Tell me more about the High Priestess. Yeah, see, it's where you just know. This is someone not telling you everything, you see. It's also an energy of someone who's very curious, someone who's choosing their words wisely. This could be yourself, your inner knowing, choosing your words wisely yourself. But I actually feel this person definitely has some air in their chart. I can just feel that energy of this person. They're keeping something to themselves. This is somebody who probably failed to recognize that they should have just kept something to themselves. Sometimes things are best left unsaid, There's nothing wrong with somebody, finding someone attractive and, being flirty, but when they come on too strong, too fast, and they come in just out of the blue, you see, that's where I feel a lot of you, your intuition's telling you they're not telling you something. And this is you, I feel, choosing your battles, whether this is something worth fighting for, you see. But I feel it's a lot of this is just yourself becoming decisive, needing to be sure here. So Just ground yourself. No rush, I feel. Queen of Pentacles doesn't like to be rushed. Seven of Wands. Yeah. See, taking a pause. A little Pisces energy. So someone may have that energy in their chart, but it's really an energy of someone taking a pause to look at things different, seeing things from their perspective. Okay, vice versa. Yeah. See, agreeing to disagree, possibly. But like I say, there's some kind of pause. Some of you have a person who's curious about you, kind of checking you out. You may be unaware. You may not see it coming. Okay. Tell me about justice. Yeah, see somebody coming in. So it looks like you've got multiple opportunities and some kind of decision. But it's about someone coming in right, saying the right thing, seeing things from their perspective. Something about that initial communication. The person is generally very confident. They want things to go in their favor. Maybe they're looking at why it didn't. Okay. The energy of lack. It's likely insecurity. Someone who keeps it to themselves. But I feel like you know something here. It's like you just know. Okay. That they're not telling you something. So this is where I feel like you're going to really look at the details carefully. There it is. Yeah. There's an energy of 3. So this is definitely an invitation, opportunities coming your way, maybe even multiple. So looks like you have to make a choice. I don't actually think you're going to see this coming. I feel like you're focused on other things, or you're focused on another person. And you don't realize someone's kind of hanging around in your social circle where you go, you see, in your community. I'm curious. Tell me about the 2 of Swords. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. But it's often the energy of someone who fails to recognize things about themselves. You see? And sometimes somebody misses a magical opportunity because of it. So, like I say, you might reject this person. Maybe they, there's definitely this energy of rejection, but it's often just an energy of someone being very gracious. Thanks, but no thanks. I feel like you're just changing your focus here. See, waiting patiently. See, this is someone who needs to learn to be patient. It's about investing, taking the time, doing things in the right time. So maybe the timing was off. Maybe you were busy focused on other things that came in out of the blue. So it's about seeing things from their perspective as well. But I feel this is someone maybe seeing things from yours. Just coming in out of the blue, yeah. So there's a little reminiscing here. Some of you could be single parents, maybe focused on children, other things. But I definitely see a choice. It has to do with the soulmate connection. 2 people talking, being on the same page. It's like you're just not on the same page. Someone may have children here. But it's also an energy of someone who, like I say, keeping things kind of simple. It's often an energy of someone who shows you that they like you by doing nice things, being sweet. See? So, yeah. Some of you, it's a single parent energy, though, or it's just a reminiscing. It's someone who's longing for love. I'm going to be honest. I actually feel this person can be very sweet. I feel it's innocent, okay? Or maybe it's the way, if you have children, maybe they, you've had this person over, you've spent some time. Vice versa, maybe the way they talk in front of children. So there could be that. But let's have a look at that. Yeah, so there's some kind of aha moment, some kind of truth. See, this is an energy of an idea. But it's also the energy of the epiphany. Someone's going within. They're going, aha. Yeah, they're getting it. Someone's getting it here. I still feel like you're off in another direction. I got to be honest. I feel like you have other opportunities. Yeah, see? Invitations, places where you congregate. There are other people checking you out. I feel like you're unaware. There's a couple things going on. You're unaware of another person. They're kind of secretive, watching you in secret. It's not a stalker energy, but it could be online dating, social media, or just in your community. And I don't see a stalker. It's just someone who kind of hangs around that maybe the same place as you go, where you shop, where you socialize. It could be any place. Definitely, I feel they're in your social circle or somewhere in your community. I don't feel this is someone at a distance. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Yeah, so it could be this, somebody could be trying to come back around, but it also has to do with someone. It's about making a move. It's about growth. Just kind of going with the flow, kind of seeing what happens here. This person may come back around. It's possible they could come back around, feeling they missed an opportunity, and they may be kind of going, aha, like I say, shining a light, introspection. You see? But that very well could be you too. Energy of someone making the move. And I do see a lot of abundance. I see some kind of movement. Okay. Yeah. So there it is. We have Queen of Cups energy. See, you may not feel the same as this person. Okay. But it's also an energy of just kind of going with the flow. You know, seeing how you feel about a situation. It could be yourself. If you got Pisces in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, you might be just sort of seeing things from their perspective, you know. Taking a little moment here. Or we've got a couple people checking each other out and you're just moving away from this other. Either or. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. This is partnering up. Seeing two people partnering up, doing things right. It's also energy. Does this person have my best interest? You may feel someone doesn't. They could be feeling that way too, you know. Like it goes both ways, right? It's about being on the same page, talking things through here. Yeah, someone's definitely, I see burdens, responsibilities, some baggage from a past relationship. This person maybe feels responsible, but it has to do with whether you can rely on this person, whether they're stable, you see, whether you can count on them. So, yeah. Burdens are lifting, though. Every time the burdens lift, that's the birth of something new. There's some kind of shift. I feel like you just have other opportunities, see? And someone here who's just not right for you. You're going to choose your battles. I feel it's yourself. Like I say, you've got a person here who's in that energy, choosing their words and their battles, you see? Yeah, but I feel like you're just, you know, this is your intuition, your inner knowing where you just know. And you probably know this person will come back around, or especially if you met them in a particular place. So you could be kind of preparing for that. Sometimes you get a heads up in the readings, but I feel it just has to do, they're just not right for you. And there's someone else who is. So it has to do with what makes you happy, emotional fulfillment. You're seeing the bigger picture. So this could go either way, where some of you may, you know, just kind of go with the flow if this person comes back around. You may have taken a pause and see things from the, you know, from their point of view. But if you have someone who comes back around and then pushes you away, or maybe you're doing that, right? It's about looking at things different here. But I feel it has to do with seeing the bigger picture, visualizing. You know, you've got a King of Cups here. You've got love coming in. I feel like some of you have a couple of opportunities. So this is a person who connects on the emotional level. Now, what I see is two perspectives, two different people. Okay, two different types of people. Somebody who comes in fiery and passionate and flirty. They come on too strong. And then you have a person who may be very emotional. Maybe too emotional, you see? So I do feel it has to do with, you know, standing up for yourself. Maybe you're being too critical, like giving somebody a little bit of a chance and kind of see what happens. Now this person, it could be the same person coming back around, being more emotionally available, you see, connecting on an emotional level. So yeah, they're likely going to come back around. If you have a place where you go, they'll likely show up there. But it has to do with this person coming in with luck. Maybe they have some insecurities. Maybe they have some baggage. Maybe there's another person who maybe, you know, like I say, very critical. Someone may have judged them or very critical, very harsh. Okay, so there may be something there that this person has some insecurities. But it really has to do with, this is someone here's longing for love. They're lonely too, you know. So this is often a person who, when they go through that energy and then they see someone they really like, they come on quick. They take that opportunity that's being presented. So, but I feel like we have two people here. I feel like you're going to connect, whether it's this person coming around or you're just moving on. They're not your type. They're not right for you. And then somebody coming in right. emotionally available and mature. Okay. Yeah, somebody who's ready emotionally to connect on that emotional level, because that's what the Two of Cups is about, is sharing your feelings, putting all your cups on the table. So let's have a look at this Three of Cups. Yeah, we have an Emperor. So someone who definitely knows what they want, not afraid to go for it. Now, it's also an energy of someone who can be very logical. I do see some Taurus, Aries energy, or anyone, but it's an energy of leveling up. So they're, like I say, sometimes you get somebody who comes in that energy, but they actually have insecurities that are hidden. Okay, let's have a look at this Page of Swords. Somebody you've got a lot. I feel like you have a lot of you have another person who's very curious about you. Okay, you're likely unaware. You might be aware, but I feel like you're unaware. There it is. Somebody with an ego. Yeah, see, this is somebody with a little ego, ruled by their ego. They actually have insecurities. So it's an energy of a person coming in with lack, feeling like they're not good enough. Interesting. Tell me more about the Six of Wands. See, it's an energy of this somebody letting go of the ego. But, you know, to be honest, I still feel most of you have another opportunity, another choice. Okay. But I feel this is almost connected for some of you. It just feels like they have an ego. You see, they're used to being chased, used to getting a lot of attention. You see, used to people chasing them. But it's also a person who comes in and chases, and then they push someone away because they become insecure for some reason. So watch your words a little, being critical, you know, maybe something you said, I don't know. But, you know, it's being kind and compassionate, gracious. Some of you just looking on the past with kindness and compassion, you know. Forgiveness here. But yeah, wow. Yeah. See, we have the Knight of Swords twice, becoming decisive. So it's an energy of someone who doesn't want you to get away. Someone who doesn't want you to get away. So they could come back around, but you may actually have another opportunity with another person. For some of you, definitely. Yeah, see, connecting on the emotional level. That's why I feel a lot of you, it's just the same person. This is someone who's definitely, like I say, ruled by their ego. They're successful, so they have an ego. They're used to being chased. And I feel like you're not chasing them. And I do feel it's a person who comes in fast out of the blue, fiery, very focused on the physical, too much. It's the way they talk. Like I say, it may be a bit of a turn off. It could be someone who's, you know, like I say, maybe focused a lot on their money, their business. Or they could be someone who's out of practice. Because I know a lot of people, you know, they don't date for a long time and then they just kind of, yeah. Let's have a look at this Emperor. What is this Emperor's intentions? They're logical. So this is definitely someone leveling up. They're logical, but they have insecurities. And you know, I can tell you too, often this is the person, if you have people around you and it's a public place and you have people around you, like I say, they may feel a little insecure of approaching, even if it is a new person. So yeah, there's somebody looking for a do-over, another opportunity, but it also has to do with someone having some kind of regrets, unfounded fear. You see, fear of rejection. This is someone who can't bear the thought of being rejected. So it has to do with this person having to chase, see, to go after what it is they want. So it does look like someone coming back around. You may have changed how you feel, though. Like I say, if you have another person, you may not feel the same. Be kind and compassionate. You know, see, taking things to the next level. Some of you have a choice, definitely. Like your paths may cross again too. Like I say, sometimes you go back to a place maybe you haven't been to for a while and your paths cross again. But it has to do with this person being at different levels, you see. It has to do with the crossroads, different times in your life. So it has to do with your paths crossing and going down that path, yeah. So King of Pentacles. I feel it's somebody becoming an emperor. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is this is someone who's learning the lessons of the kings. They're definitely stable financially. I do feel they get chased. They've been chasing financial success, so they're likely out of practice, but they definitely are ruled by the ego. It's energy of somebody who's very proud of their success. It's also an energy of someone whose pride may be getting in the way because they're afraid you'll reject them, you won't be interested. You might know them, okay? It definitely looks like it, or you're just not going to see this coming. Might be focused on another person, yeah? See the mirroring, the manifesting. This person's mastering life. Financial success, yes, they've mastered it. Okay, good to go. Now it has to do with their emotions, their feelings, connecting on the emotional level. You know, literally being able to look into someone's eyes and tell them how they feel. It's not easy for a lot of people. In fact, it's almost impossible for some people. But yeah, we have a power couple here. So, got to take this reading how it resonates. Like I say, if you don't have a choice between two, or you have someone that thanks but no thanks, you're not interested, you may just change your focus on another person. But what I really feel is they focus too much on the physical connection. You know, too much focus maybe on their financial status, things like that, their pride, their ego. And quite honestly, this could be both of you in some ways. Letting pride get in the way. We have a power couple here, though. That's what I feel like you're wanting, right? Someone stable, sensible, practical, someone who knows how to share their feelings and emotions. But as I had said before, some of you, if you got a choice between two, you may have someone who's too fiery, too fast. They focus too much on the physical. And then you have somebody who's too emotional, you see? So there's choices here. There it is, two people getting together. There's a reason to celebrate. Looks like you're going to get an invitation. So it looks like invitations, a party, a celebration. Maybe there's some friends and family. Now, often it's a person who comes in and they want to introduce you to everybody too quickly. Maybe things are moving too fast. It could be a little overwhelming. And it could be yourself. Queen of Pentacles is often someone who starts to visualize a future with someone when they meet them. Maybe it was too overwhelming for them. So sharing too much too quickly, being overwhelming this person. So either or, there it is. Cooperation, compromise, the things you have in common. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of a lot of you of three, you see. So some of you definitely are choosing going down a different path. This person, like I say, they just may not be the right person for you. Okay? Because for some people, if somebody comes in that way, they like it. Other people don't. So, yeah. Three of Cups or Three of Pentacles, going down this path, teaming up. The things you have in common, manifesting. See, cooperating and compromising. So this is an interesting energy. Yeah. Single person. This is someone who's definitely single, enjoying the fruits of their labor. So it could be someone who's been single for a long time. So what I feel this person's doing is learning to cooperate and compromise. They definitely are someone who takes care of themselves. Okay. Could be someone who's also finding out that you're single, checking you out. For those of you where you know someone's not right, you're moving on. Okay. Yeah, you might change your mind though. I got to tell you, like some of you, if you're thinking you just want to be single, you may change your mind because when the right person comes in, people often change their mind. But I see someone who's independent. They take care of themselves. They look good. Okay, they look successful. You see, some kind of attraction. See, manifesting. I actually feel like you and a person are going to manifest each other here. Someone who's just right. See, it's the energy of manifesting. So some of you definitely, you see, you're not going to go for one person, some of you for sure. You see the tower coming down. It's not, this is someone who's not going to get what they want, but it's also the end of the ego. I'm not seeing the death card, but this feels like the death of the ego, but it has to do with somebody coming in suddenly. So I feel it's just the realization that someone isn't right. So there you are, single, and I do see another person finding out you are. So crazy, crazy energy. See, releasing things that no longer serve. There's some Aquarius. Oh, there's their energy, the Aquarius. So this is someone who's having an epiphany. okay, to let go of things that no longer serve. That's why some of you, it's all one person just coming back around, leveling up. Someone who has regrets, they want to do over another opportunity. Letting go of fear, letting go of control, letting go of insecurities. Yeah, but some of you are definitely going to move on, taking the lessons that are learned. But I honestly feel it's this person. I'm telling you, you got somebody special here coming in, whether you're, you know, there's choices here definitely for some of you, but I really feel it has to do with this person taking the lessons they've learned. You see, some kind of shock, surprise, you know, the epiphany. Yeah, but some of you are just going to move away to avoid a disaster. Let's see where this goes. Yeah. Yeah. See, codependency. Yeah, this is somebody here. You know, there's someone here who doesn't like to be single too. Like I say, you may have somebody who doesn't end something with one person before they start something else. So it's a person who doesn't want to be single. You see? Some kind of addiction, codependency. With this energy of the Five of Pentacles, it's definitely a person who's lacking, you know. Maybe they don't have a lot of money. Maybe they act like they don't have any money because they're used to being chased. But it has to do with someone who's being independent. That's how this person's going to see you, you see. It's the outcome. Yeah, something worth waiting for. It's, yeah. So you definitely, there is an attraction. So I feel like there's another person that you're attracted to. I feel like you're just going to change your focus. You know, there's someone here taking the time to get to, this is someone who won't take the time to get to know you. They just want to rush in. So really watch for anyone who tries to rush you into committing too. They try to introduce to their friends and family too quickly. Okay, watch out for the codependency. It's an energy of someone who often doesn't like to be single. They rush from one relationship to another. Okay, so, but I feel here there's lessons being learned. I feel this is yourself moving away to avoid a disaster. And if it's not them, it may be, or not you, it may be them. But you've got definitely an attraction, two people getting to know each other very soon. So it's about waiting for the one, waiting for the right person. Okay, not being in a rush to connect. Being grounded, practical, you know, where you see yourself in the future too. That's an energy of the Queen of Pentacles. But definitely something made you uncomfortable here, you see. So I feel like it's an energy, I think it's this King of Wands energy for a lot of you. You're leaving behind. And I feel like you've got a King of Pentacles coming in. So, but you know, the codependency could be a lot. Like I say, you got someone who's highly emotional. They're codependent. You may have someone who drinks a lot too. So watch for that energy. Yeah. You have someone who's just not your type, like I say. And even if they do come back around, you might be thinking of changing your mind or looking to see if they've changed. But I'm not so sure. Okay. But yeah, whatever it is you're waiting for is coming very soon. Okay. So it's about focusing on the right person, you know. If you have been feeling indecisive and you got all this stuff going on here, you see, don't be afraid to say thanks, but no thanks, because it's waiting for the one, waiting for the right person, just focusing on your money till that person comes in and just being sensible. Yeah. Yeah, you deserve love. See, it's an energy of you deserve love. You deserve the best, you see. Sometimes people are insecure. They feel like they don't deserve love. Okay. Like I say, it doesn't mean this person drinks too much. They may. Like I say, moving on, avoiding a disaster, been there, done that. But often, like I say, it's a person who doesn't like to be single. They rush from one relationship to another. And that tower comes down, you see. This is things aren't built on a shaky foundation. So, yeah. You've got a soulmate coming in. That's what I feel like you want. Like, I feel like you're just going to kind of, you know, focus on other things. You know, you have an opportunity. You do have an opportunity coming in. So take those invitations, just go with the flow, see what happens. But if you find somebody, like I say, they become really clingy or needy or, that kind of energy, know when to move on, okay? Because the right person is worth waiting for. Okay, it doesn't mean you're waiting for someone or they're waiting for you. It has to do with waiting for the right person. It's worth the wait. You see, it's about choosing your battle, something that's worth fighting for, worth going after. But this other person, you've got someone here who shares your energy. So I feel like you have a person who you're more compatible with. There's someone here I feel a lot of you aren't. But, like it's also an energy with the world. It's like, do people actually change? Yes, lots of people can change. If somebody wants to change, they will change. Okay, they'll do that inner work. But I'm not really seeing that here for someone. So, okay, a little cautious here. It's energy of being prepared. You're getting a heads up here. Oh, they could be very sexy, very charming, but that's the thing. See, Queen of Pentacles. It's safe for you to love, but is it safe? Is this the right person? You see? So I feel it's just telling you to wait for the right person. And I do feel very soon someone is coming towards you. That's why I feel there's someone curious. They want to know more about you. You see? And it looks like it's this King of Pentacles, this Emperor energy. Because I do feel there's an energy of someone who definitely has a lot of lack. Now, they could have insecurities. It's possible. Okay? But yeah, I really feel it's just telling you to be to choose your battles, whether it's worth fighting for a situation, Definitely, there's definitely some chemistry with someone here. It's going to be over the top. That's when you likely meet this other person. It's when that could be where you just meet someone too, like I say, and you start to kind of, you might become a little indecisive too, because you meet somebody while you're still kind of maybe, moving away from someone, maybe communications distance. But I feel like you're going to put distance between yourself and another person. Okay. But that codependency, we got the King and Queen of Cups. So really look at that energy. Okay. Yeah. Got something really special going to happen here. Like I really feel it. The message is just to focus on other things until the right person comes in, because you'll know. Okay, you'll know. Just trust your intuition. I feel like you have a person here who is going to approach you at some point. But if you feel something is off with someone, they're not telling you something. Maybe they drink too much. Like I say, it could be addictions, things like that. Really, really be wise. Take care, Libra. Different kind of reading for you, but my gosh, this is what I really want to focus on. I can't believe this energy. Very soon, there's some kind of attraction. See, you're attracted to romantic love by enjoying the moment fully, being able to connect, maybe just be friends first with someone, right? It's worth waiting for. Take care. We'll see you soon.